Hey, what's up, y'all? So, I mean, what have you done to sort of change in your life? Has there been any kind of obvious transition into one day I used to think something and then today I think another? Or are you just kind of like comfortable and, just kind of kill time and then after that, just really, kill more time? Are you someone who cares? Are you someone who wants to actually change the world for the better? Or do you just want to, go to work, come home, and then die? It's in my instinct to want to have to teach people stuff they don't know, because I feel like, well, I feel like a totally different person after I've learned something, and a better person. And so I want everyone else to feel what I feel, and that sounds narcissistic, but at the same time, since I believe in reincarnation, I think I do have some kind of old soul past life previous experience with shamanism and socio-political, economic, fucking the world, basically. And since I believe in aliens, I also have to take into consideration that I might have been an alien in my past life. Meaning I could have been a fucking little green man on Mars or in another galaxy, okay? But anyway, besides that, I just want to make the world a better place, and it doesn't seem as if we can do that unless we point out all the negative shit. And a lot of people want to talk down on Nietzsche because he's so critical of everything. But guess what? The world really, really sucks. And so we have to point out every single time it does so we don't do it again. But then you're going to be looked at as a pessimist. He's not only pointing out stuff that's wrong, but yes, by pointing it out, we have to think ourselves on how it should become better. Okay? But he studied a lot of Schopenhauer, which was a form of pessimism. But it's still just, it's more being a realist and then moving forward from that. How to not become a nihilist was the whole point of Thus Spake Zarathustra. Zarathustra was the great yay-sayer. The yes. I want to say yes to everything. Amor fati, love of fate. I want to learn more and more as necessary, more and more as beautiful what is necessary. Sorry, that's a quote from Nietzsche's book, The Joyful Wisdom. So when gun owners are ridiculed for like thinking, oh, well, you're just making up for a small dick, you're just actually a pussy, that doesn't really count. I mean, you can believe that garbage, but it doesn't really count when I tell you that the first time I went shooting was with my grandma. She has a gun. And then I got my wife into it, so she keeps a gun in her vehicle. And now my mom has a pistol as well. And so, what is my grandma, my mom, and my wife making up for? They're making up for being weaker than most violent fucking felons. How about that? It has nothing to do with, I just want to feel like a man. It's like, no, I want to come home today. It's nothing to do about boosting my ego. If I wanted to boost my ego, I would open carry all the time. But I don't. I conceal carry. So no one knows you're the gun owner. No one knows you're going to save the day. And if you do, it sure as hell isn't going to be on CNN anyway. They only post the bad stuff to make you scared. Okay? And then when rappers like Snoop Lion, want to talk about gun control? Bitch, what the fuck got you famous? What the fuck made you a millionaire with Tupac talking about gangster rap all the time? And now you want to call for gun control. That really kind of goes to show how hypocritical and stupid these celebrities are. Well, they're not stupid. They're told to do stuff. They're stupid for becoming a puppet. They knew they would have to sell their souls, and they're stupid for doing that anyway. So that's what the fuck you get, bitch. And these far left people, they want to ban Bibles out of school, which I understand, church and state, that's fine, but they have no fucking problem with the after school Satan program. It's like, well, kids need to be taught something else than the mainstream. Oh, so they should be taught Satanism? But isn't that religion? Well, no, it's fucking religion. So if you want to ban Bibles, how about you ban Satanism as well? And the thing is, when you go too far left, I mean, yeah, we already know what the right wing becomes when you go too far. It's fascism, kill people because of their race, religion, or whatever. And so the left kind of grasp onto that. Be any race, be any religion, be any sex, and that's fine. But at the same time, if you want to claim that you hate government and you know that government is an oppressive system to bring all of humanity down, why do you want more of it? You want the government to be in charge of your health care, give you free shit. You want them to give you free food. You want them to give you free college. And you want them to take away the guns from all the good people out there who could defend you from evil government. So how are it's like the left wing has become so government dependent. They talk about 1984 and Fahrenheit 451. Well, bitch, stop voting for more government. Stop banning hate speech, which is free speech. I don't care if it doesn't suit your opinions. I'm Jewish. I'm not a Nazi. My sister's gay. Blah, blah, blah. All these excuses. There's nothing to do with what the fuck the left is trying to do, which is ban free speech and ban capitalism and ban white Christian males. And yet they say they don't want to judge you by your race, religion, or gender. But you have to hate white Christian males. Okay? And it's really sad. But, it's just like, if you want to identify as male, that's fine. Just stop hating us other males. How can you be a feminist in today's world, which means literally hating men, and then change your gender and say, oh, well, I fucking hate men, but I want to become one? Okay, well, I don't get how your mind thinks. Maybe because it doesn't think. It's like if you think Trump is so fucking evil, why do you want Trump to confiscate all the guns? If Trump is evil, you should want to have guns to defend yourself from him. That's the whole point of the Second Amendment. Okay? But you don't think. You have to zoom out. If you're doing what your teachers think are good, and the politicians you're voted for, if you think what they're doing is good, if it's the left or the right, you're already fucking brainwashed. You're sucked into the matrix. You need to get the fuck out. And if you think only the evil government should have guns, then bro, get the fuck out. Go move to China where that's already the case. And see how that works out, I mean, it's just really sad. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, this video is mostly just generic, if you don't want to look at a different opinion, then you don't have to. I mean, Google is there to basically feed your biases, okay? It's not there to actually kind of wake you up and say, hey, there's two sides to a coin. Okay, that's why I don't vote. I'm not like Republican or Democrat. I'm freedom. America has no laws banning gay marriage. America has no laws in the early Constitution of banning any substances like drugs. In fact, we relied on cannabis hemp fucking paper, genius. The Constitution was ratified on cannabis hemp paper 14 years after it's ratified. You rednecks want to talk about the drug war? God damn. And so no wonder these liberals are saying everyone's racist, because the drug war does target black people. But at the same time, millions of white people smoke it, because guess what? There's 10 times more white people in America than there are black. If you just think about it. And when you look at the crime rates, most violent crime is black on black. It's really sad. I mean, stop killing each other. That's what Tupac said. I see Bloods and Crips running up the hill looking for a better way. My brothers and sisters, it's time to chill, because even thugs pray. You stop killing each other, and don't start killing the white man. There's nothing wrong with someone's race. How about you judge people by the content of their character? I just don't want to judge anyone by any fucking thing, except their minds. But guess what? I can't talk to every single person I come across. And that's the only way you can understand an individual. But until then, you just have to have fucking trust. Guess what? You have to think people are innocent until proven guilty. And if you're anti-gun, That means you think people are guilty until proven innocent. And that's fucking tyranny. That's not trust at all. Let the black man go into the fucking Academy store and get a legally purchased gun so he can defend himself from the KKK. Let the fucking white dude go into the fucking gun store and let him legally purchase a gun because he wants to defend himself from some crazy redneck crackhead KKK people. We want to defend ourselves from everyone. There's not one specific group. There's evil takes all manifestations. Black, white, girl, female, Muslim, Jewish, atheist, Christian. It's people we're talking about. And if you want to lump people into groups, that's the beginning of the fucking end. The West was built on the individual. That's a highly important concept that we've forgotten. The First Amendment basically takes care of all that. And you say, well, oh yeah, well, it took 19 amendments for the vote for women. And you're right. It took 13 amendments to abolish slavery. You're right. That is 100% correct. And now that everyone has everything, why are we complaining so much? I thought everyone has everything. And if you think shit's bad, go to Iran as a female. Cover your face all day or you'll get stoned to death. Okay? You want to talk about oppression of women and gays? Go next door. It's not a joke. America is the greatest country so far. That doesn't mean it's not also wrong in a lot of ways. It's materialistic, it's capitalistic, obsessed with sex and violence on the TVs. But when you see violence in real life, you're scared. I was brought up on action movies. I saw fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger and Bruce Willis and Clint Eastwood. I saw them stop the bad guys with guns. And so what do I want to do? Defend myself from them because those bad guys don't give a shit about any laws. So what do you have to do? Get the same tools that they have. And yet the good people are being disarmed because of fucking feelings and imagination. And too many movies in general. Okay? It's really sad that Arnold Schwarzenegger fucking taught me to defend myself against evil with the same tools that they were using at the time in the film. But then he runs for fucking governor of California and he's for gun control. How can you be a Republican and for gun control? It's just retarded to me. But anyway, that's the kind of crazy world we live in. They're told what to do, when to do it. You don't want to be famous because guess what? You lose all fucking creative control. I mean, sure, you can write the songs that you want, but what your image is calculated. And that's why it's best to just be on YouTube and say, fuck the money. It's like Tupac said, all I want is money, fuck the fame. I'm a simple man. I don't want fame. I just want to survive. Okay? Anyway, you have a good one.